Hey everyone, it's Lexie. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all the books that I plan on reading in the month of March. So I feel like this spring semester has just been really messed up in terms of like how everything is like in terms of like days off and all that. Like it's really weird compared to like the fall where we only get like 2 days off. But like March is like we have like a field trip the week before Easter. So like the Wednesday through Friday. So I'm going to be like at a field trip for my school, and then the following week we get the Thursday, Friday off for Easter. So like it's just a little bit of a wonky month overall. So I'm like, maybe I can get more reading time for that, but like I'm gonna be studying for my kind of like final comprehensive exams. So I don't know. I don't know how my reading's gonna be, because I find if I have a lot going on, I tend to read more than when I don't have a lot going on. So yeah, here's kind of like 5 books that I plan on reading or getting to this month. Like I said, I'm tired of looking at these books that have been on my bookshelf for like years, so I'm trying to just decide if I want to read them or I don't. So this is like me just deciding which ones I want to read. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So the first book that I have is Renegades by Marissa, Meyer, and this is one that I'm halfway through, and it's on my Kindle because I do have the physical book, but that's at home. But I was able to check the Kindle version from my library because that book is like huge and I didn't want to lug it around. So yeah, basically like it's like, it kind of reminds me of The Incredibles, where these people have like these kind of superpowers, and like there's the anarchists and the renegades. So the renegades kind of overthrew the anarchists that caused like disruption in society, and kind of it follows these 2 characters now that are like in their teens, and they've kind of grown up with these 2 worlds. One is trying to seek a vengeance for her her uncle who was killed, and all this stuff. It's really hard to explain. I think it's best to go into this blind, not knowing what to expect. But so far, I really like it. I think it's really unique. It does remind me of The Incredibles, which I'm really excited for when it comes out, I think in June, which I loved when I was younger. So yeah, that's what I'm really enjoying right now. And this is another one that I checked out on my Kindle, and it is Yes Please by Amy Poehler. I started watching Parks and Rec for over like the week and a half break that I had in February, and my brother, I was like, because I love The Office, I was like, you know, is it worth it or whatever? He's like, you just have to struggle through the first season like The Office, and then it gets really good. So like I said, I don't know where I put my owl. Here it is. But like I've been crocheting these owls, and they're very time consuming for my classmates, so I needed like something in the background. I usually watch TV when I do it, and I was like, yeah, I'll start watching it. So like over basically from Saturday to the Friday, I got to like season 5 episode 2, which I'm a little bit embarrassed about. So I checked it out from the library because I was like, yeah, oh well, I don't know, looking to spice up something, I don't know, add some diversity to my reading. But yeah, I just thought it'd be something interesting and unique, so yeah. So this is the Tales and Teacups book club pick for March and April. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it this month, but definitely in April if I don't get around to reading it. And it is Friction by Sandra Brown. It's basically where this guy whose kind of life turned upside down when his wife died, and so his daughter is now in the custody of of her grandparents. And so when he's kind of in court trying to get custody back of his daughter, this gunman barges in, and he like puts himself in front of the bullet that would hit the judge, and just kind of the aftermath of that. So I think this one will be really interesting. I'll have everything linked down below so you can go and check out my kind of information if you're interested in participating. But I think this one will be really unique, and this author is a very good suspenseful author, and I feel like each chapter is on a cliffhanger, so it's like a speedy read, I find. So yeah, I think this one will be really unique. So if I don't get it to this month, definitely in April. So this is one I'm not going to talk too much about because it's been on my last couple TBRs, and it is The Collector by Nora Roberts. And so essentially it is about a girl who's house sitting, and she witnesses kind of a murder-suicide, and just like she's like the sole witness of that. And so she is contacted by the alleged murderer's brother, who doesn't think his brother would do that, and so they kind of look into that as well. I've talked about this a lot of times, and yeah, but I'm definitely gonna pick this up this month because I'm tired of looking at it on my bookshelf, but I know it will be something that I really like. And again, this is a book that's been on my shelf for a long time now, and I just need to decide Should it stay or should it go? And it is When I Found You by Catherine Ryan Hyde. So it's about a man who didn't want a family, but one day an abandoned newborn is found near the woods in his house, and he kind of feels this bond with him. So he tries to make plans to raise this child on his own until the baby's grandmother steps forward to claim him. And Nathan makes a request with her, though, to one day bring the boy to meet his rescuer. So it flash forward 15 years later. So Nathan gets his wish when the boy and his grandmother show up on his doorstep, named Nat, and now a angry teenager with a criminal record. The boy is once again in need of rescuing. So I think this one will be really interesting. Again, like I said, this one is, I'm determining if it's something that I want to read. So yeah, we'll see, but I think this one will be a really touching and unique read, and I'm interested to see where it goes. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you've read any of these books or what you're going to be reading this month. So yeah, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.